Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Briefly, I want to talk about this Wonderlic test. If you're not familiar with what the Wonderlic test is, it's what the NFL uses to test its players out of college who are entering the NFL draft, who are aiming to become a part of one of the professional football teams. The test dates back to 1936. It lasts for 12 minutes, 50 questions. It said that very few people can get through all 50 questions in 12 minutes. But what they use this test for really is to condition us, we, the television audience. Because every year they put out the same details about the Wonderlic, cementing home the same messages, that white people are smarter than black people. That's the whole reason we get the Wonderlic information that we do, because that's always the way they carry it. They love to compare the white quarterback and the black quarterback and how the white quarterback always has the superior Wonderlic score. It's just sick stuff. None of us even know what the Wonderlic's like. We've never taken it. We don't know what kind of questions are on it. But if you watch sports programming, you'll hear all this stuff about the Wonderlic. Here's the headline that came out first about the Wonderlic this year. It compared Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota. Mariota supposedly scored a 33. Winston scored a 27. The white QB again outscored the black QB. It should be noted that both of these scores are considered above average, though, in terms of Wonderlic. What I also want to point out is that Marcus Mariota is from Oregon, the 33rd state. And Winston has a name gematria of 33, former Heisman winner. The word Heisman also equals 33. Winston's the main character in George Orwell's book 1984. And in regards to making it seem like the white quarterback's more intelligent, we've also heard that Mariota, he's a more stand-up professional guy. The media's been putting out all these negative stories about Winston. Sexual abuse, academic problems, yada yada. This is how we are programmed as a nation. This is how everybody learns to hate everybody and think the same stereotypical things. Look at the gematria of draft, simple English gematria, 49, and Wonderlic, 49. This past year we had Super Bowl 49, and this year's draft comes exactly 88 days after the Super Bowl. From February 1st, the date of the Super Bowl, to April 30th, tomorrow, is a span of 88 days. And the number 88 is very interesting in this study of numerology and gematria. What it makes me think of in this regard is foreshadowing to this year's coming Super Bowl, which will be in California, in the 49ers' new stadium. California and Maryland are the only two states with a gematria of 88. The other thing I want to point out is that this year's draft is in Chicago instead of New York, where it routinely is. Chicago is just a hair off the 88th meridian. It's on the 87th meridian. And also, Illinois is the 21st state. With regards to this past year's Super Bowl, the number 21 was crucial. If you can recall the way it ended with a goal line interception on a play that was more than hoaxalicious. It was Russell Wilson's 21st pass. It was intercepted by number 21 on the New England Patriots, who went to the ground with 21 seconds left in the game on a date 2/1, a lot like 21, February 1st. It was the first time all season the Seahawks passed on the goal line, very first time, and it was the first time all season that number 21 played on the goal line. Number 21's about as big as I am. If Marshawn Lynch ran at number 21, he'd flatten him like a pancake, and the Seahawks would win the Super Bowl, which is what any sensible team out to win would have done in that situation. They would have called audible, saw the undersized man on the goal line, and plowed through him with the hardest-hitting running back in the league. Instead, they threw an interception right to him. Why? Because the league is scripted. Our media is scripted. Sports are scripted. We are a spectator society we're treated like fools. Why? Because we continue to accept being treated like fools. We continue to listen to the media and all the hate they program us with. So I just wanted to drop this knowledge about the Wonderlic, the draft, and what's going on. Also, coming out of the Super Bowl, I said to watch for the number 52 because the sum of the score was 52. A lot of big things have happened this year already with 52 coded. This year's NFL draft will close on May 2nd. So, hope you learned something new here, Truth Seeker. Next time you hear about that Wonderlic, just remember to laugh. It's just part of your conditioning. One more way to get out the message of hate and discrimination. And on the topic of black quarterbacks, I just want to show you something. Here are the most 10-yard rushers by a QB in a single NFL season. Notice that all the QBs up here are black. All of their Wonderlic scores have been heavily discussed. Jamarcus Russell's been made fun of the most to date. Look at their rushing attempts. Michael Vick with 44. He played in the state of Georgia when he did this. Georgia equals 44. Georgia's the fourth state. Russell Wilson plays for the Seahawks. The first team to play and win a Super Bowl on the 33rd day of the year. The name gematria of Seahawks is also 33. Russell Wilson with 33 attempts. And then Cam Newton and Michael Vick also with 27 attempts. 27, another significant number. We just showed that Wonderlic headline where Mariota got a 33. Winston got a 27. 27 is 3 times 9. 33 is 3 times 11. Breaks down to 11s and 9s. So just wanted to get this message out. Until next time, Truth Seeker.